Why was the Battle of Yorktown important to the American Revolution? Both land and sea played a role in the Battle of Yorktown. Yorktown is located in Virginia on the Chesapeake Bay. Why do you think the British wanted to control Yorktown? According to the map to the left, what is the approximate location of Yorktown in terms of degrees latitude north? Is it 32.5, 35 degrees, 37.5 degrees, or 40 degrees? In 1781, British General Cornwallis became convinced that Virginia had to be conquered. He had an army of roughly 8,000 men when he set out to pursue the Marquis de Lafayette, a French volunteer whom Washington had dispatched to Virginia with some 4,500 soldiers from the Continental Army. Throughout the spring and summer of 1781, Cornwallis sought to engage Lafayette in battle, but the Frenchmen continued to elude the British. Finally, exhausted and running short of supplies, Cornwallis led his men to Yorktown, where he was to await supplies and reinforcements from the other British in New York. Which of the above statements is considered a primary source? Meanwhile, General Washington, the commander of the Continental Army, who had been planning operations against the British in New York, received word that the French fleet was heading toward the Chesapeake Bay. Washington knew that this would effectively prevent Cornwallis from receiving reinforcements, so he abandoned his plans for New York and headed for Virginia with a combined French and American force of over 17,000 men. His plan was to surround the British at Yorktown. How do you think General Washington received word about the French fleet? The French fleet arrived off the Virginia coast in early September and won a significant naval victory against a British squadron. Once Washington arrived later that month, it was clear that Cornwallis was trapped. Still hoping for aid from New York, the British general withdrew behind a line of fortifications, but by the middle of October his position was hopeless. According to the map to the left, approximately how many miles is it from Williamsburg to Yorktown? Is it 5, 10, 15, or 20? Also, locate the map key and tell what the following symbol represents. Is it French troops, British troops, or American troops? On October 17th, General Cornwallis opened negotiations with General George Washington, and 2 days later he surrendered along with his army. Why did Cornwallis surrender? The Battle of Yorktown is considered the unofficial end to the American Revolution. The conflict would not officially end until 1783 with the signing of the Treaty of Paris, where the British officially recognized the United States of America as a sovereign nation.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.